What's up, Illinois fans? It's your boy Rovon Hill here on Illini Fight, where I'm bringing you your latest news on the Fighting Illini Illinois basketball team. It's your boy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Hit that button. Hit that button. That's what I call it. As we all know, Illinois got a big game coming up tomorrow against number 14. Or are we 14? Well, they 13, we 14. Tennessee, it don't matter at this point in the season. Big game for both teams, man. Out of the four big non-conference games this season, Illinois has only won one, and that one was against Texas Tech, and we don't know. They're looking kind of shaky right now, but I think it is kind of early. Brad had his pre-game press conference today where he talked about Tennessee. He said that the team, one of the reasons why they ain't being tough down the stretch or throughout the whole game is what I've been saying. Hey, this is why you need to like, comment, subscribe, man. I've been saying this all week. It's the only thing, they just ain't been tough enough. And that's why this is the perfect opponent, because you definitely going to get your toughness tested against UConn. Well, you got it tested against UConn, you failed. So now you definitely going to get it tested against Tennessee. A Rick Barnes-led team, which is always known for being tough. This is the third year in a row Illinois has played Tennessee, and they have lost because basically they've been out tough. So that basically what that means is out-rebounded, the loose balls. But like I said, Brad said the biggest reason is practice. That's what I've been saying, but he's not saying practice he's saying practice because of cohesion, but also practice because of conditioning. He said guys are not in shape because they haven't been practicing. And that makes sense now to why you can't get to that rebound in the fourth quarter, in the second half. Why you can't get to that defense is not locked in, it's not as crisp as it is. Why we're not getting enough fast break points. Because he said everybody's not in shape. Now they didn't have the whole week off. They had time to condition. Everybody's been healthy for the most part. So everybody's been practicing. So that means I'm expecting a nice conditioned, well-oiled machine. Because like I said, if you're not going to have tough people, if that's not going to be your identity, then your skill has to be up to par, way above average. One thing Brad said about the offense is they, along with the cohesion, is that they did get good shots, and they've been getting good shots all year. But maybe that's the thing with the conditioning, because everybody know when you're tired, your shots are short, or you don't have the same, you don't shoot the same way because you don't have your legs up under you. So we're gonna see. And also, when you fatigue, it makes you make mental mistakes. But they was making mental mistakes at the beginning of the game with the busted switches. So I don't know how much that really got to do with it, because you don't make mental mistakes from fatigue comes in the second half of the game. They was making these motherfucking mistakes at the beginning of the game. So I don't know how much they got to do with it. He also said Merck, I was talking about the freshmen yesterday, Merck and Keaton, how I want to see them bounce back against a big-time opponent. And Brad was kind of keeping it a secret, but he basically was saying that Merck was acting like an animal in practice. He didn't want to say it. He didn't want to jinx it, because you never know what's going to happen when they actually get on the game. And the one thing I think that's going to help with the practice more so is Keaton Wagler, because Keaton Wagler is a real connecting piece as a freshman, which is hard to do, because most freshmen come from high school and they to start a team, so they got to get used to playing in the team system. But Keaton is already that. So I think what happened a little bit against the better teams, when he's better scouted, he has to learn how to fit in and play his role. But I think that just comes with the whole team practicing as a whole, and especially when Mihailo is out there and when Kylan is out there. One thing Brad talked about with the offense is creating an advantage, which is either off the post-up or off the dribble, and I think that's what Mihailo brings at a high level. Like I said, I've been saying this all week. Every time he got off the pick and roll, he was creating an advantage by getting downhill with his speed and passing the ball out. So that's what I'm saying. We was getting open threes. We was hitting them in the first half, 4 for 7, and then we started off. Then we had that long stretch of not hitting any. So maybe that's the thing that'll unlock. Like I said, practice. We here talking about practice. Same thing with the Bulls. I think they just caught everybody off guard because nobody was in condition and they was playing themselves into condition. And now that everybody's conditioned, they like, well, okay, we can play this ball with y'all, but we can do it better. But this ain't about the Bulls. This is about the Illinois Fighting Illini. This is your boy, Rovon Hill. And just like, comment, and subscribe, man. Let's get this channel off the ground, bro. I'm telling you right now, and that's probably been the difference. We gonna see. Like I said, this is a big game. Gotta win it. This is about as much win as a must-win game as you can get early on in the season. Because like I said, after this, you play the 2 Big Ten games, then you play Missouri. We got to see where we at. It's your boy, Rovon Hill, on the Line I Fight. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm coming at y'all tomorrow with a little pre-game preview of the Illinois matchup against the number 13 ranked Tennessee Volunteers in Nashville. It's your boy, Rovon Hill. I'm out.